Hey, it's Sparks Washington, MCC Media here tonight at Bender Arena as American gets their first win of the season, 71-64 over William and Mary. The Eagles had five players in double digits, led by Johnny O'Neill's 17 points. Well, first half, I mean, this is seriously was a game that defense was optional. Both teams essentially was getting anything that they want. AU continuously jammed it down in the lane, which was something that was interesting because I was the one who asked the question after the George Mason game about the lack of free throws. And in the post game, head coach Mike Brennan talked about wanting to get the ball in the lane, wanting to get more free throws up. Against Marist, AU had only attempted five free throws. Against George Mason, it was two. Tonight, they attempted 20 free throws. Some came at the end, but most of it was when the game was still up in the air. They did a great job getting downhill and throwing the ball inside into the post and drawing fouls. Now, this win is especially good because Colin Small did not play tonight, so you had a backcourt of Jeff Sprouse and Elijah Stevens, and both those guys were really good. Sprouse was 10 points and zero assists, but with four rebounds, and Stevens was 14 points, six assists and three rebounds. And Sprouse made a lot of clutch free throws going down the stretch. And that was the one thing about American being able to shut this game down and being able to close it out was the fact that they made their free throws down at the end. But their offensive action looked good. Defense, there was a lot to be desired at times, but in those last 5 minutes, when they needed stops, they did get stops against William and Mary. And Frank, to be frank with you, when William and Mary was down by 5 or 6 points, they weren't making their free throws down at the end either. But certainly Johnny O'Neill with the big game with the 17 points, four rebounds, three assists, and he had five block shots. So certainly, if you had a player of the game, he was a player of the game. But again, Bender Arena, American gets their first win of the year, 71-64 over William and Mary. Sparks Washington from MPC Media.